Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for Tester Tuesday, where I test out products for you so you can decide whether or not you want to spend your hard-earned money on it the next time you're shopping for new makeup. Today's product is going to be the Pure Minerals 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Foundation, the shade Light Tan. You watched my last Tester Tuesday. It was my first ever introduction to Pure Minerals, and I was testing out the liquid veil, so I was very impressed with it. I'm excited to try out a pressed mineral foundation or powder. Face is cleansed, moisturized. I am using their complexion brush. So I have it on both sides of my face now. I built this side up a little bit more because I had some blemishes that needed more coverage, but this is definitely a buildable mineral pressed foundation. And I have combination dry and oily. So far it's doing a nice job at, smoothing out my pores where I tend to have pores here, smooth out any of the redness, any of the minor blemishes I had on my forehead. It also did a really nice job at giving me a semi-matte finish where I'm oily. Also working with my dry areas. It doesn't look super dry. It's not clinging to any of the drier spots of my skin. I am back with my full face of makeup. Okay, I really like how it's setting into my skin. It's very much a natural semi-matte finish. It's definitely more coverage than the Veil liquid seems to give me, but it's like a different coverage. So it is fuller coverage. You can definitely do a light, medium, or full coverage depending how much you want to build up, which is great if you're looking for something that's very universal and versatile and just kind of like an all-in-one, which is probably why it's called a 4-in-1. I did not add any other powder or anything like that. I just have some blush, and then I have the Pure Minerals highlight powder on here. What is it called? The Afterglow powder on my cheekbones and in my inner corners. I'm obsessed with their eye polishes. I was wearing one in my last Pure Minerals video. I was playing with it, and these are great. They're either a base coat or a top coat, or you can just use them alone. I like to wear them alone all over the lid and then blend it out with the eyeshadow, and I've been using the Pure Mineral Soul Matte palette. So good. I'm really impressed with all their products. Hey guys, it is 3:18 in the afternoon. Excuse my sunglass marks around my nose, that always happens. I thought I would do a check-in. Today's weather is 91 degrees and the powder's holding up. I don't look super shiny. I am a little shiny on my nose, but it's not bad. And I think so far so good. It looks like I'm wearing more of a coverage foundation because I did build it up for more of a full coverage today. See, it's starting to be a little shiny right around here, but it's still doing a nice job at covering, and you can see, focus. You can see it still looks pretty smooth, so I will check in a few more hours. Guys, it is now 9:10 p.m. in the evening, and I've had this foundation on since 11 this morning, so it's pretty impressive. You can see that I am starting to glisten a little bit, but considering how hot it's been and my air conditioning is broken, I think it's doing really well because I'm sitting here sweating, not doing anything. It's still there. I am getting a little shiny where I typically get shiny, but nothing a little blotting sheet can't help, especially after about over 8 hours of wear. After 8 hours, I expect to need to powder or do a little blotting sheet for touch-up, but I'm quite impressed. The coverage is still there. It's looking still good. Looks good on my dry areas. Final thoughts. I think this is a great mineral pressed foundation powder. It definitely is long lasting, long wearing. It gives you a semi-matte finish when you first apply it, and of course right now I don't really need to even powder if I'm going for that glowy dewy look, which is kind of in. I think it does a great job at buildable coverage. You can do anything from light coverage to full coverage, which is really great if you're looking for an all-in-one product. It's also great if you're looking for something that is very versatile and that can kind of do whatever you need. So this would be great over a tinted moisturizer as a finishing powder or a setting powder. I also love how I can build it up. It's great to travel with. This is one of those rare powders that I think works well with dry skin, combination skin, and oily skin. It is pressed with shea butter, which is amazing because it does add that, like, it makes your skin not look so dry and cakey and powdery, which you can get with some powder foundations. Typically with powder foundations, I feel the need to kind of spray it with a setting spray just to kind of give it some more life back and get rid of that powderiness. This, I did not do that, and it looks great. I think you would not be disappointed in this product. I'm really impressed. I like it. Pure Minerals has done it again, so I don't know what else to say because it looks pretty freaking good. I feel like in comparison to like the closest thing in terms of like coverage, buildability, finish, and things like that, the Pure Minerals one is very comparable to the NARS All Day Luminous Powder Foundation, which I was obsessed with when it first came out. And I think it is really, really comparable, and I think this one's more affordable. Let me know in the comment section if you have tried out the Pure Minerals 4-in-1 powder, what your thoughts of it are, because, you know, I'm just one person. I have one very specific skin type, so I think it's really great when we all share our experiences, and then we can like start a conversation, a discussion, and we can all learn from each other. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking and watching till the end. If you enjoy my videos, please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you here soon. So yeah, follow me on all of my social medias if you want to. I think I'm currently in New York, or I'm currently moving right now, so social media would be the best way to kind of get a hold of me in a quick manner, and all of that is always linked in the description box below. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!